Hey everyone, welcome back to another wonderful Friday. Well, it's wonderful because we're still here. And Bitcoin was actually up today. It fell down. The markets were down today, so we'll take a look at markets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, see what's going on there. We'll also take a look at the miners. It was a mixed bag. They were up mostly in the beginning of the day. Towards the end of the day, they got kind of crushed a little bit. Some of them did. So we'll take a look at that. And then we'll also take a look at all the assets of the companies to their market caps. And we'll take a look to see how undervalued they are based on that information alone. So that's something we'll take a look at. And as always, you guys know the drill here. Not financial advice, for entertainment only. Do your own research. Don't fall for scams. Spam posts get reported and deleted. And I'm invested in founding coins and companies. And if you enjoy this type of content, please hit the like button, subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. All right, so let's take a look at the markets here really quick. Markets, S&P was down 1.51%. Dow Jones was down 1.71%. And NASDAQ was down 1.51% as well. So not a good day in the markets, at least in the U.S. here. Otherwise, around the world, we're kind of mixed a little bit here. All right, so that's the markets. Let's take a look at Bitcoin here really quick. And Bitcoin is 537 days away from the next halving event. That is still looking to be possibly March 21st now. So we are getting closer to that every single day, which is good. Next, Bitcoin total hash rate is actually coming down a little bit, which is kind of surprising, which I think might be contributable to energy prices. So I think electricity is going up in most areas, most regions. That is obviously having a negative impact on some of the miners that weren't getting the best rates to begin with, or they're getting spot rates, daily rates, instead of having locked in rates. So those might be shutting down here as energy prices continue to increase. And I think we are also going to be seeing in the difficulty. The difficulty, I believe, is going to be going down here. Yep, or it already went down a little bit. So we were at 32, now we're down at 31. So we had a little bit of a decrease here. Obviously, the last time we had a decrease was back in July. So this has been a couple months since we've been continuing to go up in the difficulty network for Bitcoin. So those are the two things there. Next is obviously Bitcoin. Bitcoin's at 19,339 right now. You can see here on the chart how it obviously went way up here to about, the high was 20,182. Then we continue to fall down. The surprising thing is that we are still bouncing off of our kind of like triangle trend line here, possibly. We bounced off of it here yesterday. We fell below it yesterday, but we bounced above it. We did the same thing the day before. The prior 3 days, we basically bounced off that line almost perfectly. So as long as this trend can continue, I think October, historically has been a pretty good month for Bitcoin as far as gains have been concerned. So I'm hoping that October, once we get into October, which is tomorrow, obviously today is the end of the month, that we will start seeing a slow and steady increase in the value of Bitcoin going into the month and possibly into November as well. Right now, the RSI is at 46 on the daily chart. Last time we were around here was back here, and we were still higher in price at that point. So on the daily chart, it's not looking too good, at least not yet. On the 1 hour chart, we have fallen down to a 44 in the RSI. Last time we were right around here was back here. We were actually lower in price. So we are still higher in price on the 1 hour chart. So that leads me to believe short term, we're a little bit bullish. Long term, it's still unknown, I guess you could say. All right, so that's Bitcoin right there. Ethereum is at 1,323 right now. It has obviously done the same thing as Bitcoin's gone up. It has come down since then. Good thing on Ethereum is the RSI has come down to 41. Last time we were around here. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell, but right around here between these two. So we were kind of in here. So price has gone up from there, which is a good sign, at least short term. Long term, it's still no man's land right now. It's at 39. Last time we were here was right around here. We were up higher in price. So we're still waiting for that to flip on us where we actually have the price going up and the RSI being either straight, flat, or going down. That's kind of what we're looking for. All right, next are the miners. So ANY was down 0.11% to 44 cents. Argo was up actually 1.66% to 38 cents. Bit Digital was up 8.84% to $1.20. Bitfarms was flat on the day to $1.05. CleanSpark was down 0.93% to $3.18. Cores was flat on the day at $1.30. DigiHost was up 3.17% to 71 cents. DMG was down 5.24% to 17 cents. Greenidge was up 1.52% to $2. Hive was down 3.34% to $3.76. Hut was down 1.66% to $1.78. Iris Energy was up nicely today, 9.26% to $4.13. Luxfolio was up 8.45% to a little bit more than 6 cents. Marathon was down 0.56% at $10.71. Mawson was down 6.2% to 43 cents. Riot was down 1.13% to $7.01. And Soluna was down 4.47% to $1.71. And Stronghold was up 2.97 to $1.04 on the markets. So those are the miners here on the daily. Now I did a chart just a couple minutes ago. I went back to basically the end of June here, excuse me, where we start out this chart. I believe I included every single miner that we cover in here. And we kind of wanted to see what their performance has been since that point compared to the other miners. So basically comparing them to each other. So we can see here Mara is obviously up 54% here in the last, basically since end of June. So you got July, August, and basically September. So 3 months. It is up 54% in the last 3 months. Riot is up 43%. Hive is up 24%. Iris Energy is up 6.72%. Hut 8 is up 5.33%. Then you got Bit Digital is down 6.98%. DMG is down 15%. Bitfarms is down 23%. CleanSpark is down 28%. Greenedge is down 34%. Cores is down 39%. DigiHost is down 41%. Luxfolio is down 42%. Stronghold is down 43%. Annie is down 43%. Soluna is down 69%. And Mawson is down 74%. So Mawson is obviously getting basically whacked the hardest here, looks like, in the last 3 months. But had you bought Marathon, Riot, Hive, Iris, or Hut, you'd at least be up. And I believe the markets would be, if you bought just the NASDAQ or the Dow Jones, you would be down right now for that. So those couple miners here are outperforming the markets, at least for the time being. Excuse me. All right, so that's the miner comparison here really quick, just on a time frame basis, how they've performed. And then let's take a look at the actual numbers that we're going to talk about next. So this video should be pretty quick. So this is the assets to market cap. So we're using the data that we have for the miners back from their Q2, which ended basically in June of this year. And we have all the numbers for them from those financial reports. So we're just taking the current market cap of the miners. We're taking all the assets. So current assets and all assets that they have. That includes obviously their facilities, everything else. Those are all their assets. And we're just looking to see where the market cap is based on their total assets. So you can see here with obviously Argo's market cap is at 201 million. Total assets is 329 million. So they're obviously undervalued in my opinion, just on this alone. But in general, I believe they're undervalued. So that is a 1.63 times, or it would have to increase 1.63 times to get them the market cap to be at the same level as their current assets, to be at least equally valued of what they actually have. Stock price right now is at 38 cents. Equal value would be at 62 cents. So that'd be a 24 cents increase, obviously, from where they are right now, to get them just to be equal with the current assets, all assets, and market cap. Bit Digital is at 98.9 million. They have currently assets of 279 million. That is obviously a 2.8 times increase in the market cap to get them to be equal. So we're looking at a stock price of currently $1.20. They would have to be at $3.39 to get there. That would be obviously a difference of $2.19. So a pretty sizable increase for them. So Bitfarms is at 207 million market cap, assets 473 million, almost $500 million. That would be a 2.28 multiplier to get them to that same asset price as market cap. Stock price is right now at $1.05. That would be an increase of $2.39, an increase of $1.34, right? So way undervalued as well. CleanSpark is at 149 million, roughly right now in market cap. Their total assets is at 411 million. That would be a 2.745% increase, percent times increase to match up the market cap with the assets. That would give us current stock price of $3.18, a value of $8.73, and a $5.55 difference from where they should be based on just the assets alone. But then you're also putting in everything else that they're doing. Same with all the other miners. They're continuing to grow. Everything else, they should be, I believe, a little bit higher than that. But obviously with Bitcoin being depressed, every miner here is down from where they should be. Queer Scientific is at 464 market cap right now, million. Their current assets are 1.8 billion. That is a 3.97 times increase in the market value to get them to the asset value. They are at $1.30 now. They should be at about $5.16. That would be a $3.86 increase in the stock value just for get them even. Next is DigiHost. DigiHost is at 19 million. they have assets of 69 million. That's a 3.56 times increase to get them to the asset value, and would be a $1.85 increase in them. So they should be around $2.57 just on to be par on with their current assets. DMG is at 28 million. They have assets of 78 million. They would need to increase basically to 47 cents to be on par with market cap and assets being equal, and that is a 30-cent difference. Greenwich is at 83 million. They have assets of 342 million. That would be a 4 times increase for that one, and basically this should be around $8.18. They are at $2 right now. That's a $6.18 increase from where they should be. Hive is at 309 million market cap, 319 in assets, so they are pretty close to being fairly valued right now. Looks like, just on the assets alone. We'll obviously see what happens when they update for Q3, which just ended obviously today. So we'll get that information probably in the next 6 weeks. We'll run this again then and see where we are. But that's basically a one-time 1.03 times increase, which basically they should be about $3.87. They are at $3.76 based on this. So 11 cents increase on that one. So they're like one of the lowest ones to get increased here. Hut 8 is at 345 market cap. Their assets are at 572 million. That would be a 1.65 times increase. Current stock is $1.78. They would need to be at $2.95 to be equal with the market cap and assets. There's a $1.17 increase. Iris Energy is at 227 million. Market cap, current assets 551 million. That would be a 2.4 times increase in the market cap to get into the asset value. Stock is at $4.13. They should be at $10.03. That is a $5.90 increase from where they are right now. Marathon is at 1.25 billion. Current assets, or total assets, is 1.5 billion. That is a 1.2 times increase in the market cap to get into the asset value. Stock price is at $10.71. They should be at $12.82. So that is a $2.21 increase from where they are right now. Mawson is at 35 million. They have assets of 191 million. That was a 5.4 times increase to get them to the assets value, the same as market cap. Stock is at 43 cents, so they should be at $2.35. That's a $1.92 increase on them. Riot is market cap of 1 billion. They have assets of 1.4 billion. That is basically a 1.32 times increase in the market value to equal the assets. Stock is at $7 right now. It should be at $9.29. That's a $2.28 increase. Soluna has 45 million in market value and assets of 147 million. So that is a 3.47 times increase in the market cap to equal the assets. They are right now at $1.71. They should be at $5.94. That's a $4.23 increase. And then we got Sphere 3D here at 27 million market cap and assets of 230 million. That is an 8.27 times increase in the market cap to the assets, and that would get us to $3.64 or $3.20 an increase for them. So obviously, all of these miners, based on the information that we currently have on them, on the total current assets and their current market cap, is most of them, the majority, are undervalued, in my opinion, and by quite a bit. Hive is a little bit better valued, it looks like, where they are right now. They're the only exception here, it looks like. Everybody else is pretty much undervalued based on what I'm seeing on this data here. Obviously, this is going to change once we get the Q2 or Q3 results in the next couple weeks. But we'll update it then, see how it looks at that point. We'll also have to see where Bitcoin goes up. If Bitcoin goes up in value, I would imagine, obviously, the market cap of all these companies will go up as well. So they might be a little bit closer valued based on just this kind of comparison here. So assets to market cap, and that is it. So let me know what you guys thought of this. Obviously, just a quick run through all of it, just to kind of give you guys an idea of how I look at some of the stuff here. This is one way that I look at them, is just to see what their assets are, what their current market cap is, whether they are undervalued. There's obviously other metrics that we can look at, as how far they've grown, how many Bitcoin they're mining, what are they generating in revenue, things like that. We talk about this all the time. Kind of interesting stuff here going on with the Bitcoin miners. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the like button, subscribe. Helps me out tremendously. Spreadsheet, as always, is available to my Patreon members. Thank you to everyone there for their continued support. Love you all. Hope you all have a great weekend. We'll do probably a quick video tomorrow on Bitcoin versus the miners for the week. It looks like Bitcoin was up for the week. We'll see if the miners were up for the week as well. But we still have, I think, 1.5 hours before the day changes over in Bitcoin. So that is it. Like I said, thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.